Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron number 4, which we're going to be loading as Leo Belgicus. Or rather, alright, let's load that. As you can see, we got a nice chunk of territory here. There's a bit of a lake, which I think is called the IJsselmeer in the center there. Yeah, that section here, it's a lake. Sorry, is it a province? A lake province. Interesting. Anyways. We have got a set of different military units here. Now one of these is of course our Marines, which are fighting their way here nicely through this territory here. But we also have a motorized army. Now what we're doing at the moment with the motorized is not too much. What I really would like to do, I'd like to basically move all of these guys over to here. Let's move them all over there. I'd like to be able to, of course, help on the Eastern Front, so to speak. What country is this? This is Hungary. It is Hungary, isn't it? Yes, it is Hungary. So let's look at that again. Is that these guys? That is indeed these guys. Now I'm going to delete that order set here. Doesn't make sense to keep that order set here. Let's redo this, because maybe I can move them to a slightly different position. Maybe I can move them here instead. So is this owned by... Who currently occupies that? Oh, actually it looks like the Germans are all in there. Alright, let's move them into here like I said. What are we doing in terms of technology? We're doing okay, I would say. We're expanded the Special Forces program, so basically it gives me an additional 5% capacity there. In terms of recruitment, what are we doing? As you can see, we're working on the armored divisions here. We're getting the top last bits in there. How many more Marines can I potentially get? So yeah, that's going to be the last one we're going to be able to train at the moment. This one I want to train over, I guess, here in Luxembourg. Extra infantry is coming online as well. So we got still sufficient manpower here. Don't need to do much with that at the moment. Political power is of course on the rise. We are still working on various different bits. Construction repair is our current focus. So if we look at the actual construction queue here, we got, of course, various different bits that we're focusing in on. I might maybe want to start researching more heavy fighters. What is this? What do we got here? The Greeks are trying to invade? Really? The Greeks? Oh well, let them try. Luckily we got some German support here. Well, luckily. Probably don't even need it, but... we do have German support here. If I look at my aerial situation here, aerial superiority is in our hands. Naval battle, okay. Resistance to occupation, yes. If I look at my situation here of managing the subjects, manage occupied territories, I can make that the gentlest, so the resistance growth should be reduced there. Now one of the things I should also be researching already is more the military police. Yeah, as you can see, military police is being dealt with at the moment. I'd love to be able to get that online as quickly as possible. So that really should be getting recruitment priority once we have done that. Okay, so this is going to take a while to, of course, train these troops up. So in April we'll get these troops online. Right, we were able to take out some more convoys, perfect. I could position here some planes, couldn't I? So let's move, let's say, 50 into here. And these guys will be operating here towards aerial superiority. Again, I could do something similar here. I'll make that 40 here. And these guys here will be working on air superiority in that region there. Mission's efficiency is relatively okay. It's not marvelous, but it's okay enough, I would say. Again, what's happening to this here? Okay, we're doing okay. We got some naval results here, it looks like. Ooh, we were able to help defeat some of these free French submarines. Nice. Did we lose anything? No, we didn't lose anything, luckily. It does get listed as losses, but I don't see any actual losses. Okay, here we did lose some stuff to a single submarine, which is a bit of a pity. We do have some decisions that we can make. I'm going to collapse these propaganda efforts because I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. Covert Lukin. Okay. So where is he operating? Gain base war support. Now that is nice. Getting extra war support because, of course, the fact that we had people being, becoming ace, an aerial ace. It's nice. Okay. We got troops ready here, ready for an invasion of Malta. Again, I need more intelligence and so forth of these regions here to be able to do something properly. Right, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, so they're all still here, so that's good. So, whoa, we've sunk a fair number of ships, it looks like. Okay. Convoys are being taken out. Well, that looks... it says it's a success. More convoys here. Danish ones in this instance. So what is it saying? Unread naval results. There's naval results right underneath that little battle icon, so at the moment I cannot access them. So what's happening to these guys here? Are they getting there? Yeah, they're slowly getting towards the front line there. Looks like there's some encirclement of Russian troops taking place here, which is good. Is not so good in terms of our supply situation. Let's get these troops at least to the front line and make sure that we of course can engage the enemy with them. We'd really like to be able to take out these enemy troops here. So slow but steady progress. Hungary is in control. Oh, looks like they were defeated there already. I'm going to go into this German territory here. And from there I'm going to move towards this forward position there. So this one's still hot acclimatized. And it should of course switch over to cold acclimatized, hopefully rather quickly. This general here is, of course, operating under no orders at the moment in terms of front line. So I'm going to set this as being the front line to operate on. I'm going to try to, of course, set an offensive line through there to be driving in that direction there. Now, does he have actual aerial support? He doesn't at the moment, does he? So let's set an aerial wing to be deployed over here. We're assigning that to support him. Okay. Again, hopefully some successes here. This looks like a good one. We basically destroyed convoys, it looks like. And here we destroyed more convoys. So Mediterranean, we're doing okay-ish, I would say. Sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't too big an interruption. For some reason I jumped over the windows for a second. So over here we seem to be at a pretty poor situation. We basically have got no aerial superiority is what it says. But okay. Let's get these Dutch troops deployed here. This is really slow going. Bad supply. Whoa. Really bad supply, I would say. So maybe I should focus more on the northern part. Let's undo these orders. Let's move these guys really to the north. So let's pause this for a second. Okay, I'm gonna move them here towards that northern chunk. I think I'll be able to get better support and so forth over there than I'm actually able to do at the moment. And we're currently in 1941. I've got various different bits and bobs here. We're already researching this here. In reality, I probably should carry on with doing this stuff here as well. Ace generation chance. Now we're basically looking at operational integrity here, it looks like. Fighter baiting. Yeah, let's go for it. Again, more naval results here, more convoys destroyed. Always welcome news. So this is a loss of a convoy of ours. Integrated support, we completed that. So let's go for the next one, which is basically the support companies giving us more support. Is that a good choice? Maybe not. So integrated support, this one here. So one of the things I haven't done yet, I haven't actually invested anything in terms of artillery, have I? Now if I look at the rocket artillery, is it worthwhile for me to go into any of this? Probably at this point it's a bit on the late side for that, I would say. But I probably do need to basically start investing in some of these heavy fighters. So yeah, I'm going to basically switch over to the heavy fighter research there. Well, let's move that one back to the top. For some reason, some of these have been deprioritized. I'm not sure why. And again, it toggled to Windows for some reason, which is a bit on the annoying side. Hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much in terms of the recording, but we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, this should be repaired in the next 2 days, it says. Keep my fingers crossed here for that. Research of military police is another 34 days, so that's doing fine as well. We had a loss here. Okay, we've suffered a loss of a Italian heavy cruiser. We are of course quite damaged here, and we should be seeing that this ship will be repaired. We're still standing at 6 kills here. Experience level unfortunately has fallen. It's a bit surprising if basically the ship gets damaged, that then of course it seems to lose in experience. But okay. Right. We are all of course on the front line here. supply situation should be a bit better here. Let's set the front line here to be ranging from, let's say, from there to there. And we are going to be pushing forward into... Oops, no, not like that. I was going to say that this should be pushing into there. And from there into there to basically take these port cities. So we're going to try to cut off this section here. That's the intent. At least now. As you can see, we're stepping in here to basically support these guys here. Again, low supply situation here, which kind of makes sense in the winter months, I guess. So if I'm able to take a few of these and move them into there instead. Maybe include one of the light tanks as well. Romania joins the Axis. That's good news. Look at what we got here. The British and the Australians seem to be invading here. Are they joined by... Oh, they're joined by the troops of the British Raj. Right, so we got more troops here ready. Again, deploying these towards the French coast, defending that. That should be relatively straightforward, but yeah. Hi guys, it's Sonelias again. Sorry about that. For some reason, basically the game had crashed and basically my recording had stopped. So I'm just going to load again where we left off. So yeah, I'll just pause the recording now, as we'll do now. Right, like I was just saying, we basically have had some new troops that were basically allocated towards the defense of the coastline here. And you might have noticed, of course, that we were actually starting to fight here in the northwest corner of basically the Russian front, helping out our German allies. Alright. We were doing quite nicely on some of these stretches here. I can make sure I basically allocate a few extra units towards parts of these front lines here. Looks like some of our enemies can actually pierce my armor, which is a bit of a pity. Probably also to do with, of course, with the fact that we basically are dealing with light armor as opposed to medium. And, yeah, I might want to start looking at upgrading that at some point in the near future. Maybe I also want to basically get some extra support for my troops, like some artillery and so forth. Let's have a look at these naval results here quickly. So we basically were able to take these out, which is good. And here we had a loss. At least it looked like it was going to be a loss, but okay. Okay, that's the Russians are attacking the Germans. We got a battleship and a battle... Sorry, that's a battleship, yeah, versus a battle cruiser on the German side. Okay. Italy has called the Kingdom of Romania into the British-Italian War. Right, so what's going to happen on that instance? Of course, the Romanian troops should start moving around rather quickly, but where are they going to be repositioning to? It looks like there will be some need for support here in Greece, where the Italians are doing a bit of a botched job in terms of defending it. But okay. Let's have a look at where we are currently fighting. I'm pretty sure I had allocated some aerial units to support our troops. What does that mean? Okay. close air support, okay. Look at all these fighter divisions here, that's wow. Isn't this one actually got a mission? It should do. It should be working on aerial superiority there. For some reason it wasn't. So this one here also should really be doing something around. Let's focus on the Benelux here for the moment. Baltic states. These guys should be supporting these guys here. Yes, that's what it's assigned to. Attached air wing. Okay, perfect. There's no indicator on this list that it's an attached air wing, which is a bit of a pity. So our aerial situation here seems to be okay. This is going relatively okay, I would say. It's not really massively successful, but yeah, but the bits that we are able to see do seem to make sense. Edit that job slightly. Can I pick it up and move it or reduce it? I was kind of hoping I could. There we go, that makes more sense. Let's move that one. Make it a really, really short front line there. I'm going to try to basically push through on that short front line. Of course, all our divisions. Supply situation has luckily improved. We are in March now, so the winter situation should also be less. Yeah, as you can see, all positive temperatures at the moment. So that's good news. Dutch Indies wants to help us in our fight against the Allies. Enemies: United Kingdom, Soviet Union, Free France. Okay, so let's have a look at where we are in terms of troop numbers here. Now, there is a decent level of troops there, isn't there? So if I actually look at the Indonesian defense, is okay, I would say, but this other one here, really, we could maybe try to basically go and take all of these ports here. So really pushing there the front line, that would be great if we could. The thing is, do we want to chance it? Yeah, well, why not? The thing, of course, is we might potentially lose access to some of the resources here, but I think let's go for it. That'll be quite interesting. This will be interesting to see. All these troops here. Moving forward and engaging. Pretty sure we'll lose that one, but yeah, at least we're putting some pressure on them. Which of course is a major component of all of this. Let's look back at basically where we were here just a second ago. Recognize the front line. If I'm able to push through here, that would be marvelous. As you can see, I got all of these guys coming through in reserve in support of this. Now, our general at the moment is only skill level 2, and hopefully that will be able to push that up to a higher level. I'd love to be able to raise some of these field marshal skills here up as well. We do need a fair number more skills for that. This one, as you can see, is steadily growing. Another 500 points required, it says. As you can see, I really don't have much yet. But I'd love to be able to get, for example, this Panzer leader here. Is he working on any particular medals at the moment? There's no clear indication around that as we speak. Nice, being able to see more convoys being destroyed. We're engaging more of their troops. That seems to be going quite poorly, which is a bit of a pity. I'll let them deal with that, really. And again, I haven't got a general yet. Maybe I should indeed recruit a new general, and let's assign him to that region. Same here. I haven't got a field marshal assigned there, do I? Oh, I do. This one here. Charismatic. Again, this one needs to have someone assigned to it as well. So again, recruiting an extra one to help with that defense and so forth. Always a useful thing to do. Right, going back to Europe. We're having a bit more luck here in this region here, I would say, but let's see how we actually get along. One of our divisions can pierce it, and I guess that is our tank one here. Yep. It's Germans purely. Really slow progress here along the front line, as you can see. The piece of Hungary that we got here is now relatively cut off, but look at the number of troops that they got stationed here. It's quite substantial. And compared to that, here up in the north, it's relatively quiet. Finally, military police. So regular troops may be able to manage occupation for a short period of time, but they are first and foremost soldiers. Integrating military police in our forces will ensure that the people on the ground to respond to resistance and investigate sabotage. Nice. Now I'd like to, of course, take that to the next tier, so that's exactly what I'm going to do here. But I do need to start recruiting a brand new type of unit here. So I'm going to basically designing a brand new one here. So let's pause the game for just a second. Let's look at basically creating a brand new design. So, what am I looking at here to start off with? So, I'd like to basically start with a brand new design, don't I? So, let's collapse all these for a second. I can't add anything there yet. Right, design. Remove. Here, I'd like to get military police. And what else do I need? Recon, maybe. Other than that, what do I need? I'd like to keep it to basic infantry. Keeping this relatively simple, I think. Marines, colonial, mechanized, garrison division. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Occupation force. Does that make any difference? So it's easier to basically save it with that as opposed to with the other one. Okay. How much manpower does this require? 230. So that's cheaper, as you can see. Field hospital would be a nice addition. Makes it quite a bit more expensive though. Let's leave that away for the moment. But let's add the troops anyways. How many troops are in total required for this? Manpower 4,000, 3,000. Yeah, I could do this. I think that would work. So we'll do it in this fashion here. That is cheaper even. That makes 5,000 troops. Okay. Let's change that icon here slightly. So we get something like, no, not that one. Let's make it the unicorns. Alright, we are going to be recruiting unicorn divisions here. Unicorn divisions. Yeah, it's just my funny name for it. Set them to be recruited in Walloons. Alright, we're doing 5 times 5, that should work. Let's make it 3 times 10 or 2 times 10. 2 times 12. That's probably what we're going to go for. 2 times 12. Good number there. I've got units I can deploy. You've got units ready to deploy. Which one are we talking about there? I guess they are talking about that one, maybe? Hold on. Oh, gods. This is bad. I'm pretty sure I looked at the designer. I looked at designing a brand new one. And I modified. Okay. I should have done the duplicate first. Gods. Occupation forces, okay. Edit. Go back to what it was originally. What a waste of experience this has been. Hi guys, apologies about the mess up in this particular episode. For some reason I've been having some technical difficulties, so I did a Windows update earlier today, and since then just the recordings seem to have been absolute crap. So hopefully you can bear with me and forgive me for this particular issue here, but yeah, I have been playing and unfortunately some of that's been lost, so hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to catch up on that. In the meantime, thanks again, take care.